Welcome everyone to my channel. This is my first video of many, and I have probably procrastinated this video for probably a couple months to realistically 1 or 2 years. I go by Clara here, and I am 34 years old and very behind on my work. As you can see by the title, it's about 20 years give or take. When I was a child, I loved to draw and doodle, create characters and stories. But back then, I was born in 1988 for reference, the internet wasn't as it was today. Social media didn't really exist, and we had the AOL, Instant Messenger, dial-up, you name it. Communication was limited. Not everyone was big on emails. Instant Messenger was for fun at the very best. Most people still used their landlines or good old snail mail for communication. And back then, the starving artist was very real. They relied on galleries and connections to show and get their artwork sold. It was very difficult, and even the famous painters back then, it took them a long time or until after their death to really get any traction. But then the internet took off, social media changed. Now we have Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, all those other fancy little programs or applications. And the connections have become wide and vast and huge, and the world changed. People with hobbies, artists, musicians, you named it, they can get their work seen. And with those vast changes came ways to make your hobbies, your passions, your art to become a reality, to be sustainable, doable. And that's why I'm here. I wanted to make a career out of art, but as a child, I never saw the path for me. I did not want to become the starving artist. I wanted to be able to pay my bills, support my family, and live. And with these changes, not only can I push for a sustainable career in art, I can share it with everyone, share it with you. Not only that, as you can probably see, I'm quite behind. I'm not where I want to be. I look at this picture right now and everything is too sharp, too over detailed. I spent way too much time and it's overworked, too tight. The proportions are off, everything's stiff to me. It just doesn't feel like my art style. Being able to come on here and share my art on Instagram, on YouTube, also gives me accountability. And with that accountability also comes expectations. Expectations of me to continue improving, to continue a posting schedule, and expectations from you to see my journey and to see me post regularly. For the longest, I always told myself I was not good enough. I was not good enough to share. I was not good enough for galleries. And so I let those passions rot. I let it become barely a hobby, drawing maybe once every few months, even though in my mind I was continuously creating characters, their development, their stories, the background, the worlds. Did you ever have a hobby or passion that you just let go? That you felt you were not good enough? Finally, one year I told myself I'm done letting it rot. If I keep this up, my stories will never be told, my style will never be perfected or found, and I'll never get to share those with you. So about a year ago, I started to take it more seriously, started to make a plan, started to practice more studies, more research. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you want to see my new breakthrough, click the next video. If you'd like to see more, like, subscribe, and I'll see you around. Have a good one.